We have a special treat for you today. I'm J.R. Ellis, and I'll be touring some of the, well, all of the builds from Housing Finest Builders Guild here on PCNA. Housing Finest Builders has a competition for build a cemetery or a mausoleum, you know, kind of in the spirit of the upcoming Witches Festival and Halloween and everything spooky. So we'll be looking at some cemeteries and mausoleums today. We have a ton of houses to look at for this. So I have not seen these. Some of them will be really, really high quality. Some of them will hopefully be passing grade. And if you're in the Housing Finest Builders Guild, that's awesome because you can actually go vote on these on their Discord and kind of show your support for your favorites. So we will be touring here. Zell Martin says, happy weekend, J-Heart. Good to see you, Zell. Also, I have a thing set up, so for every new follow I get on Twitch during the stream, I'm going to increase our corpse counter. And so what that will do is I'll do a big giveaway at the end for just a big stack of corpses. However many followers it ends up being, I'll do some corpses giveaways. And we also will be doing a 100k gold giveaway at the end, so stay for that as well. So main thing here is to go around, look at these cemeteries, get in the spirit of Witches Festival, and get some decoration inspiration. So I'll be going to these in alphabetical order because no, I won't mess up as much. So that's what we'll be doing here. Hopefully I can get to most of these. Oh, Alinor is here. Happy Saturday. I'm going to your home first. Good to see ya. Clatherfax, be getting to your home before too long as well. So, more decoration, more housing in the Elder Scrolls Online. It will be good. Wasn't much as far as I could tell as far as rules for this. It's just build a cemetery, have fun with it, do your best job with it. I think that was the gist of it, unless if I missed anything. And by the way, Housing Finance Builders is kind of like a more expert type housing guild, though they take new people too if they're willing to learn. And they strictly do housing, and like they don't really do any trading or anything else. They just focus on the housing, try to keep that good. And so if you're interested in that guild, reach out to Greek Vamp or let me know. Prefer you contact Greek Vamp about that, though. And they do weekly contests and really are into housing. So here we are, first of all, in Alinor's creepy cemetery. Ooh, I like how the pathway here real good as far as sound and everything. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, continuing along here. Okay, just leads you straight into the courtyard. Don't have much choice here. I see we have some grave markers. Very solemn here, just using these stones and some candles. Unmarked graves. Good way of doing that. Oh, well, maybe they're not marked yet, because maybe they haven't been filled yet. Fresh arrivals. That's funny. We'll be giving away a bunch of these later. Oh, I see we have... Ooh, I like this look. This reminds me of Skyrim with the Draugr graves. Very, open. No, I'm a different character, by the way. No cows today. Oh, I'm the only cow in the room. Good to see everybody in the Twitch chat. Yeah, I better shoot some arrows at these before they wake up. Oh, we also kind of have a mausoleum over here. Kind of taking that challenge. Kind of doing both. Corpses up on tables, very nicely displayed. A few offerings here. I like this. It's the top of a well. I believe it's the top of a well. Makes a really cool effect here when it's just using that top part. A couple coin and gem offerings, urns here. Good mausoleum look. Very nicely done, Alinor. I have a lot of homes to get to, so I'll give each one a couple minutes, try to get to everything. I need move on. Good job, good job. And if you're in Housing Finance Builders, you can vote on these as we go along on their Discord. Super Fennec says, yo, digging graves is a lot of work. Then you have to mark them. Just send them in. Oh, it's a Hughesbane well. Very good, very good. On to Bros. Domus Frasticus. Okay, so challenge here is a cemetery. Oh, we have a follow. That means I give away a corpse. hope this works out. We'll do the corpse. Big one person. Just one person will win the batch of corpses. Okay, it's working. My counter's working. I have to manually do that. So let me know if I miss any. I think this is appropriate. So there are some Alinor sarcophaguses that are craftable. They look really nice. This is one of the craftable ones. You wouldn't think this is like a craftable finishing. This looks more like a luxury finishing, but you know, it looks really nice. Oh, I just realized something. Let me I need to just set that. So I can toggle that off every once in a while so I can get back to better look. There we go. Yeah, nice sarcophagus there. I mean, you just put that in a room and it looks pretty complete already. The prayer statue should be pretty popular here. Very reverent. And then maybe not so reverent. This is a misty old graveyard with the necromancer spire. Maybe it's reverent. They ain't talking. Ooh, good use of using multiple of these Alinor furnishings together to give this shrine look. The candles, nice and solemn. I think this is where I go. It looks a little demonic. Gosh. Head is severed just for good measure. Using this 6th house totem to give this red light in the ground. It's a little creepy there. Lots of crystals lighting up this place. Looks good. Another shrine. A few pumpkins scattered here and there just to kind of add a bit to the atmosphere. Okay, very, very good look. Okay, hope I didn't miss anything. Alright, moving on. A lot of houses to get to. And if you like these, vote for them on the Housing Finance Builders Discord. Next up, go to Clouderfax's Princely Dawnlight Palace. Nope, something no worky. Clouderfax says, my tomb is at the statue, by the way. Okay, trying to pour in. It's giving me some problems. Not sure why. This happens sometimes. Fourth time's a charm. There we go. There we go. Off to Clouderfax. A lot of people, if you're in that guild, might have already gone and voted for these, but if you haven't, here's your opportunity to come and look at these. You can pour around to me as you do this too. Okay, they say the tomb is at the statue. At the statue. Ooh, I do like seeing the rest of your house here, though. Okay, I see a statue. Debella statue. Is that where a tomb is? Ooh, I see. I think I see a tomb. Yeah, this was all built up for nothing. Ooh, really cool. Okay, good looking tomb. Let's see, we have offerings for these as well. Seems like lots of people are being buried with their riches. Piles of coins. Gilded vases. I like the flowers in there too. Makes it feel a little bit more personal. And over here, on the impersonal side of things, you just have a mixed pile of bones. With the axe for good measure. Just in case they can't quite all fit, you can break them down a bit more. That's kind of funny. This one might have been the favorite. A few more offerings. I like the offerings, using these shrines that way. It's really fun. A couple more side rooms in here. Let's see, you can kind of... read about Debella. Or just kind of treat this as like a reverent book. Maybe a guest book. I see, maybe this corpse is still being prepared a bit. Various urns. Tools here. Maybe haven't taken all the parts out that need to be taken out. Some techniques on embalming in the back, maybe. That's the vibe I'm getting. This is this is the workstation. Fresh corpse coming in. Looks very beautiful, though. The paintings help. The paintings make this look a lot less dead, given the nature of this place. So the paintings and the pretty purple colors and everything really take away from the deathiness of everything. So very good job. Alright, next up we'll go to Doreen's Flaming Nyx. Oh, going for the Debella feeling. Yeah, good feel there. Super Frenix says, yeah, the paintings are a very nice touch on the wall. Don't know what to expect from these. Haven't visited these, so it's all new to me. Can do a lot with ESO and housing. See a lot of creative builds as we go through here. They haven't declared winners or everything. Voting's still open for it. Ooh. Smaller home. But you can do a lot, even with a small place. Lots of urns. I like the subtle liveliness of the plants here. Just moving a little bit. A few bones buried in there. It's pretty compact death quarters. Not living quarters. I see they each have some special things. So this one has some flowers. This one has a scroll. This one has a monkey fan. Very nice. It's like a family tomb. I'm digging it. I would like the lily pads on the wall because it looks like algae growing. Makes it look really, really old, not quite well taken care of. But good look. Very lovely. Okay, moving on to the next home. The Great Dolan's Autumnscape. Plants are eating the bodies. Oh no. Super Phoenix says, my character would be buried with 200 baked potatoes. It's what they love the most. Doreen loves the plants. Oh, good to see you, Doreen. Yeah, really nice. Anything that has animations is going to help a lot. In the Great Dolan's cemetery. Oh, we have Pupper paying respects. Maybe former owner. Can't quite let it go, Pupper. You have to move on. Sad Pupper. I do like the accents where people are adding different memorabilia to the graves. Personalizes it a bit. And flowers. I like seeing all the flowers. And pocket lint. Just mark my grave with pocket lint. It's all I ask for, all I deserve. Oh, poor dog. Very happening day at the cemetery here. Okay, I would assume there's nothing inside. Okay, yeah, this isn't really part of it. Okay, good cemetery art though. A lot going on. Matching some of these items together to give a different look. Hey, I actually like the use of the sigil. I don't see these sigils used very much. Embedding it in the stone gives it a good look. It's one of those clan sigils. Okay, on to the next hub. Very nicely done, Great Dolan. Next up, we'll go to Ickiness's home. And here it says, got nice detailed touch. The details matter. They're what are going to leave impressions on people, I think. So do that with your housing. Coldharbour Surreal Estate, a very large home. We'll see what's going on here. A lot of potential. I can do anything with the Coldharbour Surreal Estate. Must be a lot going on. Taking a while to load. Now, if you haven't followed, give a follow. I'll add to our corpse counter giveaway. Ooh. I know Greek Vamp had a big, spooky ramp up to a castle. It kind of reminds me of this, but I definitely see a lot of differences, so let's go explore this. Creepy statues. Definitely going for a creepy vibe on this one. Very overrun, misty, old dark statues. So many paths to go up. Seems like there's going to be a different build up each path, so we'll go look at those. See, yeah, a lot of people doing the offerings with these. Mementos from a life not well lived. Maybe. Hopefully well lived. Not a figurine. I just like grave rob everybody now, preemptively. Just go steal these figurines. They're worth a lot. A lot to explore. Very deathy area. Kind of adding to the creepiness factor with this blood fountain and the undead bear. Getting on up. Gnarly trees. Kind of dead everywhere. Okay, let's wrap down to there. A lot to explore in this space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, Jimmy Jams, for the resub. Appreciate that. Thank you for supporting me. Goes a long way. Thank you. Aha, we even have the exhumed Orsinium urn here. I don't see that very often. Like, it came up late on the cycle, like after the Witches Festival last year, so nobody really used it. Luxury finishing from before. Fits very well in these graveyard scenes, though. Thanks again, Jimmy Jams. Ooh, a scythe. Whoever's in here has been reaped. Good luck. I like looking at the details on these. Much more open. Seeing a lot of polished ivory. I'm not sure if it represents anything in particular or if it's just because it's a really cheap furnishing to get your hands on. It does shine. It like has this little reflective thing going on for it, so it sticks out a lot wherever it is. More creepy offerings. Okay, didn't get quite to everywhere. Let's go take some of these other paths. Mephala feels right at home in a graveyard scene. Spiders. Definitely creepy. Nope. We'll go up one of the other paths I didn't go up originally. Man, this place is big. Okay, going to the left this time. Hanging corpses. So creepy. Spider eggs everywhere. Maybe think about what you want to do with your home going into the Witches Festival. A lot of creepy, scary, spooky decoration inspiration here today. Ooh, lots of gravestones. Using these red Daedric lights. Sets the mood. Very lovely. In a creepy way. Okay, might have missed something, but we'll move on here. Very nice ickiness. Okay. Confirming that we'll be doing a 100k giveaway at the end of all of this. Next, going up to Imagawa's Ample Domicile, courtesy of Housing Finest Builders. These are entries for Housing Finest Builders Cemetery Contest. Build a cemetery. Or a mausoleum. Something in that theme. Eden Angel, good to see ya. Lots of good deathy scenes so far. Oh, more deathy scenes. Magawa, really good decorator. Excited to see what they have here. Ample domicile. Really good open, creepy graveyard. The mist helps a lot to set it. Candles here and there. Makes you wonder who keeps up on top of those. Oh, looks like we have some more bodies. Graveyard filling up fast. I like this. It's just like an exposed stone. It just makes it look like it's very shallow. Ooh, Skeleton Guar is maybe pilfering the graves a little bit. Maybe digging up some of the fresh bodies. I'm just kind of hiding away. Ah! We have a Reaper. Don't rape me. We'll be looking forward to getting some of more Hollowjack Spectre masks with Witches Festival. There might not be anything inside. Oh, there is. Ah, they did a good job of covering up this doorway this way. So inside we have more mausoleum type. Marble, very rich. Charlene says, ooh, cool. And then Nier says that the Skeleton Guard gives him a heart attack. Oh no, looking in the face of death. I like the mirror. Very symbolic. Very well done, and I'm surprised this is all inside just that little room. They did a really good job of making this feel pretty big. Good job, Imagawa. Next up, we'll go to John Says's Flaming Nyx. Great look here. Mersham says, where do people get the spider eggs and large spiders? A lot of those were in a Mafala furnishing pack. I believe you can get some of them individually on the Crown Store as well. There are a lot of creepy, good furnishings on the Crown Store. Some of them are pretty reasonably priced. Okay, we're in John Says's Flaming Nyx. Oh, more sad puppers. What's with all the sad puppers? I assume they're sad. Oh, this is... I like the effect that they've been able to pull off with this. So this is a Daedric drinking bowl, but considering that there's all this red light around it, it reflects in the water and it looks like it's just collecting blood. Oh, that's a good effect, because normally it doesn't look like it has any color to it. Really creepy look. I like it. Steal this. Too late for the contest, but it was okay. Still lots of time for people to get their Witches Festival builds together. A lot of good details. Leaving some loved ones behind, it seems. They even have a staircase built up. Making good use of the space. Lovely. A little Breton figure and some Redguard vases and bottles, if you are wondering what those are. Very good use of all these furnishings. And this is very creative. I like the reflective blood look in the drinking bowl. Okay, next up, we'll go to La Vida Mocha's Alinor Crest Townhouse. Charlene says, that's a lot for such a small room. Yeah, definitely, they did a lot with it. And here it says, stealing sweet rolls, stealing figurines, stealing skulls. Yeah, hope people get some good ideas here, too. As we go through this, if you're in the Housing Finest Builders Guild, you can be voting on these as we go through on the Guild's Discord. So, if you're there. Okay, La Vida Mochas. Okay, this doesn't... This is just kind of how a house normally is, so I'm wondering if this is in a specific place or if it's just supposed to be a big mausoleum. Or if I'm in the wrong place. We'll try to find it. Might be outside. Upstairs on the balcony. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Gromlek with a follow. Add to our corpse counter. Beginning with a bunch of corpses at the end of the stream here. Well, good look at the rest of the house here. Let's see, balcony is out this way. Well, we'll add some corpses for Jimmy Jam's sub. We'll do that. First time I've done something like this. Try to make it more fun. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I found it. You just look for the fog. What was a moo-ish sound? Oh, that's for a follow. If you want to follow, you get a moo from me. And you can keep up with the stream. And have fun with it. Okay, so I have a good cemetery here. Using some basic stones. Good flowery look here. A very odd looking with the spider webs. Oh, maybe not so nice here. We have a cage full of skulls. Well then. Tells a little bit of a different story. I wonder what happened to the bodies. Maybe this is the skulls. The bodies are all wrapped up individually. Okay, kind of a creepy look then. I do like the spider webs. I like the feel of the Alinor Crest Townhouse because it has the same marble look as a lot of the mausoleum pieces that we've seen so far. So it kind of makes it feel like that too. Okay, going on to our next home, go to Legionnaires, Twin Arches. Glad we're able to find it. Lots of good cemeteries and mausoleums in this. And then here says, I love the poppies on that grave. It look like roses. Yeah, there are a lot of good flowers in the game, so make good use of them. Ooh. I like the weather effects going on in the Twin Arches because it makes this feel a lot more impermanent. They'll all get blown away over time. Freshly dug graves, apparently. Or freshly raided graves. Almost the feel that I'm getting from this. So much death. Okay, they blocked off the entrance to the house. That's a good thing to do. If you're ever not using part of your house for a build, then you can block it off so people don't go wandering about. Yeah, definitely like this creepy open spot. I mean, it's kind of shielded from the elements a little bit with this old wall. Not very well. Very arid look. Okay, good. Very nice, very nice. Very spooky. Spooky indeed. Okay, continuing along with our build a cemetery tour. Go to Lelege's Coldharbour Surreal Estate. One more house I need to remember to get to at the end, which is somebody's Hunter's Glade. Hunter's Glade is brand new and not on my Port to Friend's house add-on because it's too new. I need to go update the add-on. So I'll do that one at the very end. Yeah, Daedric Fence is very, very spooky, Mersham says. It's a nice touch. Daedric items in general kind of have like a dangerous type of death look to them. Okay, here we go. The Liege's Coldharbour Surreal Estate. Cemetery build. Or mausoleum. Ooh. Ooh, this is a really good centerpiece with these glowing flowers and the flames all around. Crystal's just catching a lot of light here. I like the Ring of Fire, really. I don't see that enough. Probably wouldn't be hard. It would probably wouldn't be too hard to set something like that up with essential housing tools either. It can be hard to work with items if you have to sink them into the ground. Which is what they've done here. They can make a ring and just sink it all in, and that could help. I don't even know if they used that, but it looks really nice. More flames. Flaming corpse coming out of the sarcophagus here. Butt sticking out a bit. That helps. Some dark magic at work here. I think so. Seems like the meat offering was enough. Ooh, there's a cool effect that I don't know if you can see very well here. But using these purple crystals next to the skull, they reflect, so you can kind of see like the skull reflection going on in the crystal. Makes it look really creepy. Kind of like it's like the soul is like trapped in the crystal a bit. Yeah, I like it. Okay, looks like there's more to see here. And more graves. Bones sticking out. Using some of these Argonian branch lights. With really drippy wax coming off. Looks really natural. Kind of low maintenance. Oh, skeleton dragon. Good guardian of this grave. Yeah, clever use of the beds. They look like torn up soil instead of just as like the beds. At least that's my impression of it. You can get creative with things like that. Ooh, what's in this place? Ah, creepy. Some of these are achievement furnishings. Ooh, what are they trying to accomplish here? They have some sort of magic. A bunch of offerings. What are they hoping to accomplish? Can be hard to tell. Maybe they were able to summon this skull. Maybe be able to talk to the dead. Now, that would be my interpretation. They've summoned this. Can commune with the dead. Maybe get some information. Very nice. I do like the spade leaf plants, the cerulean spade leaf plants against the dark rocks. They really stand out. I think there was more. A really big space. More graves over here. Similar to the ones on the other side. Some more open graves here with those Citric lights. Gives a magical feel, definitely. Zanu says hello, good to see ya. Currently touring cemeteries from Housing Finest Builders from their build challenge for this week. A lot of good cemeteries here. This is using the open sarcophagus on its side to give this good view. I really like that. Just turn it up, and then you have a nice alcove you can put stuff in. I can see that being used extensively in lots of houses, even if they're not supposed to be creepy or anything. Oh, very, very lovely. It's as lovely as a bunch of dead bodies can be. Okay, next up we'll go to Lord Obi's Coldharbour Surreal Estate. Very nice. Getting people some inspiration here, figure out what they can do, or, you know, if you just want to enjoy looking at builds, it's perfectly fine. And we'll be doing a bunch of corpse giveaways. Well, one big corpse giveaway at the end for new follows and stuff that we get throughout the stream. So if you haven't followed, please follow. Do a lot of streaming stuff, gold making tips on Mondays, housing stuff on Fridays, lots of other things that we'll be doing. I like the arrow here, letting you know where to go for the build. Okay, assuming it's over here. Maybe. I'm not sure where it starts. And what part is the cemetery? Is it all cemetery? Okay, it looks like... Okay, it looks like it's definitely through here. Pretty Viper. Good to see ya. Okay, this looks like an entrance to a cemetery, right? Definitely creepy. Putting those little Citric globe lights in the Craglorn skull. Very very intimidating. Using some of these Iron Maidens with the crystals. I like the use of the crystals in there, embedded in it. Draws more attention to it. Using the Hagraven Cauldron for the green light. John says with a follow, thank you very much. That's another corpse we'll be giving away at the end of the stream. Appreciate that. Okay, here we are. Creepy graveyard. Soul Shriven paying their respects. Soul Shriven might be the residents here. I see. This is the Hersine Ritual Altar, one of the rare new plans from the Wolf Hunter dungeons. They're like creepy with the bloody stains on it. Have a bunch of corpses here lined up. Okay, this back portion over here, good. Well, we have the guillotine right next to the graveyard. Not messing around. Saves on transportation costs. It looks like whoever is in here might be wanting to get back out. Seem to have some power left to do so. Torture wheel from the luxury furnisher. Very expensive, but animated and noisy and really creepy. Like a torture graveyard. Makes you wonder who is actually respected enough to have a stone. Maybe it's for mockery purposes. They all say traitor. Good use of these necromancer luxury furnishings. Oh, I forgot how freaking big this is. Okay, is that about the end of it, or is this? Nope, there's more deathy stuff. A few altars here and there. Surreal estate's so big. Okay, I think that will about do it. Very nice. Very creepy graveyard there. Okay, next up we'll go to Manimal Crackers, Velothi Reverie. Loving the cemeteries here. I forget what the difference. There's a technical distinction between cemetery and graveyard. Not that it matters for this. Cemetery is a large burial ground, typically not associated with a church, where a graveyard typically would be associated with a church. Okay, so probably more appropriate to call most of these cemeteries instead of graveyards, so that's my bad calling them graveyards. They feel pretty interchangeable. Alright, here we are in Manimal's home. Yeah, this is more like a church, speaking of. Have some pews, have a service here, have a corpse here, say a few kind words. doesn't feel demonic and ritualistic as much as some of the other things that we've seen. We'll check the courtyard after we check everything in here. We can host multiple parties at the same time. I see. Come weep in the back here. Okay, this looks like it's supposed to be blocked off. No, not quite. Oh, it's Manimal Cracker. Good thing I found you. Owner of the home. Owner of the cemetery built here. We have a lot of bodies here getting prepped. Have a good furnace here. Go downstairs. Okay, crematorium. It's crematorium. Good use of these clockwork platings. And the flames here. You don't need a graveyard here. You have the service, and then just get them ready for an urn. I like it. Let's upstairs isn't completely blocked off, so maybe there's something up here too. Come and knit. Knit a cozy for an urn, perhaps. Bedroom of the crematorium worker. Okay, very nice. Okay, and we'll head into the courtyard. May or may not be anything there, but definitely don't want to miss it if there is. I want a knitted urn. Oh, good thing I went outside. Yeah, it would be nice if, like... That's what you can do. If you have grandkids, just get to work on knitting some little sleeves for their urns. Johnny, I made this for your urn. It'll keep you warm for centuries. Thanks, Grandma. Okay, I like it. Very nice. Okay, moving on. Lots. Very nice Manimal Cracker. I like the crematorium especially. Burning corpses, can't go wrong with that. And then you're doing Grandma of the Year. Yeah, get to it. Just thinking of your future. Oh, it's terrible. It's funny though. Okay, Mickey Monsters, Cyrodilic Jungle House. Continuing along with our cemetery mausoleum builds. Have more of a wood elf theme here. Deathy wood elf theme. How many more bodies can you shove in here? Maybe not quite enough. Surprised they used the box on maybe it's temporary storage. Mailer. Henny, could you take your grandfather down off the mantle? Good cemetery here. Good. Cramming in a lot in this space. A few places to go and do some honors. Okay, we'll see if there's anything inside. May or may not. Okay, seems like it's mostly related to the outside. So it's Mickey Monsters? Yes, Mickey Monster. So many gravestones. I like how every gravestone has multiple pots next to it. Maybe they were all heavy drinkers and you can come and pour your offerings. Okay, very nice. Next we'll go to Mirage Rose's Black Vine Villa. Maybe they're just their relatives that couldn't quite afford the grave. Get a quick tour through the crematorium. Mirage Rose is their Black Vine Villa. Decked out for the Build a Cemetery contest from Housing Finance Builders. We'll go see what this one looks like. Debella Stone, eh? There's a bit more class to the graveyard, I think. Cemetery. Ooh, like what they've done with the inside. Using some of these time-worn bookcases, which is, well, some of them is one of them, but it adds a big cold wall here. Which works very well. Spice some mist. And a good shelf here for the urns and the skulls. Candles. Come and pay your respects. There we go. Very nice. Thank you, Mirage Rose. Next up, we'll go to Mahoudi's Forsaken Stronghold. Lots of homes. We're about halfway done. About halfway done with our Build a Cemetery contest entries. A lot of good decoration tips I've seen so far. If anybody does anything creative, you can always incorporate it into your own build. Sharing ideas. Sharing, not stealing. Okay, next up, Mahoudi's Forsaken Stronghold. Kind of a big space. See if there's some guide here. Okay, quickly. They have a lot of plants lining this very nicely. Oh, they do have this blocked off. That's good. Kind of gives like a kind of creepy vibe. Like you can go down these paths, but they're kind of dark. Oh, and suddenly we're in Daedraville. Creepy. Oh, we have kind of like a big... Oh, don't lock the door. Ooh, this gives me a little claustrophobia. It's like you go in here and you have to worry about getting the door slammed in on you. do like these little die cups because they just have this really vibrant red color to them. It's like blood every single time. Pretty Viper says, "Gonna miss mine. Enjoy the." Oh no. Good to see it, Purdue. We'll get to yours before too long. Skeletons here to greet us in the cemetery. Candles of Silence. You can get this from the Bequeather. Sometimes, rarely. They're also tradable. Try a candle. Really good look, though. Ooh, creepy offering table. Witch's Remains from the Luxury Furniture. Those will be back on the Luxury Furniture before too long. Should be. They were expensive, though. Okay, I'm gonna guess that's mostly it. Quickly. Don't want to miss anything. Check the inside of the house. Well, okay, yeah, don't want to miss it, just in case. Oh, I think I crashed. Oh no! It'll only take a moment. Getting back in. That's it. Okay, and here says that's it. We'll skip the inside of the house then. The game could tell it was a dead end. It didn't want me going down that path. Getting back in, about halfway through the houses. Maybe a little more than halfway, actually. Continuing along with the Build a Cemetery contest entries from the Housing Finest Builders Guild. If you have an interest in housing, reach out to Greek Vamp. Oh, ouch. It's not what I meant to have toured more houses here. Here we go. Oh, I hope I have my Port to Friends house list saved. I did a reload UI at some point. We'll find out. It won't be the worst thing, because all the houses are listed up on their Discord. Okay, good, it saved it. Phew. Okay. Oh, Purdue Viper's going to... we just barely missed Purdue Viper. Oh no, Purdue Viper... I don't have permission to port to their house either. Oh no, and they just left. Bad timing. Oh, we only have a few houses left, actually. Okay, good. Wait, let me make sure Purdue's not totally gone yet. Nah, they had to leave, dang it. Oh well. Oh. Going off to Saber Lover 1004's Black Vein Villa. And Plum says they can port to there for me. Maybe. It's supposed to be open to guild members for the voting period, right? I thought so. Not sure what the problem is. Manimal Cracker says the cemetery is so effective it killed the game. I suppose so. Okay, here we are on Saber Lovers. Bear Skeleton from Wolf Hunter Dungeons. It's an element of decay here. Head on inside. It's just like a glimpse what's to come here. Aha, I have a good ritual area set up. Big Daedric altar here. With some bones from the Witches' Festival from last year. Do anticipate getting some more good skeleton furnishings coming up with the Witches' Festival in a couple weeks. And not so many branches. They made it a little bit better this year. I'm kind of stuck. kinda stuck. Yeah, good ritual space. Alright. Next up, go to... Okay. Oh, somebody is hack-sword into, Purdue Vipers. I'll try to go there. Oh, I think I know what the problem with Purdue Viper's home was. I just tried to go to the wrong house. Somebody called it CG, which I interpreted as Colossal Grotto, but I think they meant CH, which was for Coldharbour. So, that was the problem. Apologize for that. Okay, mystery solved, mystery solved. Whew. Okay. Purdue Viper has our Coldharbour Surreal estate here. Good entryway. These dark rocks. Daedric thrones. These were free from the luxury furniture last year. So if you want these are cheap. You can get like a stack of 200 of them for like 5k. So if you want these thrones, you can get a lot of them. Oh, I like the little figurine in the window here. Wonder if they're more. Yeah, like a little goblet. This gonna just signify a little something. Oh, the grieving merchant. Merchant's just sad that whoever is in here can't sell them more stuff. Yeah, I like the little mementos. Just the little things to remember people by. Adds a little bit more personality to them. Like, what would be on your grave? What would people remember you by? A Malika statue. With a big urn. It's like he tried to reach into it and got his hand stuck, and now he can't get it out because he's still holding on to the body inside. Like he doesn't want to let go. Manimal Cracker would have Dr. Pepper and Skittles on their grave, so instead of a book and an hourglass, it would have Dr. Pepper and Skittles. And then here would have a drawing tablet. Mammal likes a mix of light and dark furnishings. Ooh, yeah, definitely. It stands out here. Think about that. So yeah, we have the dark thrones. And then we have the marble. It's very white. Definitely has a lot of contrast. I like the color up here too. Maybe makes you think about your decisions in life. You're making good or evil choices. Definitely like the symbolism. I guess I'd have some sort of cow horns. maybe something like that, right? No. Glass of milk. Okay, just a few more homes. Okay, this was Purdue Vipers. Not colossal. Let me add this into the list here. Okay, next up we'll go to Sobrand's Exercise Coven Cottage. Went to Saber Lovers already. Shoreline, you would have a pencil and a game controller on their grave. That's how you'll be remembered. Exercise Coven Cottage. This should be available again coming up with the Witches Festival. I believe the 18th is when people were saying this would be available, so it's probably about when the Witches Festival will start. It's 250,000 gold last year after you got that little achievement. Definitely worth it. Not a bad price for a good home like this. Okay, this was Sobrand's Exercise Coven Cottage. They did a really good job last week with their build bar entry. Scrying pool. There's a lot to the atmosphere. Ooh, I like the willow branches hanging down. Because they obstruct your view a bit, and so kind of have to wonder what's going to be along the path as you continue. Okay, we'll go around the outside first and then go on inside. We have more of a mausoleum look here. Very unceremonious here. Maybe that's the way I want to go. Just throw me in. Just throw me in. Let me decay. Just keep the raccoons out and the foxes. Cemetery and grave markers here. Well, it looks like some of them are trying to escape. They don't like being dead. They're like, let me out of here. Very interesting placement. Ooh, creepy back room. What's back here? Oh, Alinor says maybe they were attempting to rob the place and got entombed themselves. Oh, that would make more sense. Yeah, maybe some of the... Well, oh, I don't know. Doesn't seem... Maybe it's booby-trapped. Maybe a secret torture area. Body cages are pretty creepy. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe they got stuck. It'd be nice if there were like an urn in their hand. That would indicate that more. So, kind of makes me wonder. It's good though. Okay, heading on inside. Hagraven Cauldron with a really bright green flame. Just lights up this entire place, makes it green. Just one light. Look into the flame here. It's ambiance. Really good. Deathy look here. Skulls and cobwebs and Evil flames. Okay. Nicely done. Moving on to the next home, just a few left. Got aesthetic clouds. No, this doesn't seem right. No, I remember that. That was somebody else. We already went to their home. Okay. Go to View-a-Dange. Aesthetic cloud is... Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll get to them at the end. Old Mistville Manor next. Just like 3 more houses left. And we'll do some giveaways and wrap up. Well, people have had their fill of corpses here. Getting in the spirit of Witches Festival. Lloyd is dead. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. I'll add to our corpse counter. More follows, get more corpses we'll give away at the end here. Ooh, good open ritual area here. Pay your respects. Surfy, I need to figure out how to say your name. View-a-Dange. It's only the outside part. Rest is closed off. Okay, that's good. What is dead says, man, you missed your own. Your own. That's okay. Yeah, we already went to all the houses. We only have a couple left. Okay, looks like it's mostly just this part over here. I really like it though. Using these rocks to really make this look pretty natural, like a more natural cave. Then we have maybe generations, many generations saved up here, preserved. Pay your respects to your ancestors. Okay, funeral pyre and burial mound. Oh yeah, we have missed this. So this is the Nord bed, and that makes a really great funeral pyre. Huh, a very creative reuse of that bed, just using the top of it. Feels like that would carry you off into Nord heaven, whatever that is. I guess I don't know enough about my lore to know about what the Nords think of the afterlife. Oh no, if people know. Yeah, I like this pyre though. And Seraphy says, Nord lamppost upside down are the stone supports. Oh, that's what these are. Nord lamp. Oh. Huh, I like... So this here is a Nord lamppost that's been turned upside down. I didn't realize they had such a good flat surface on the top of them. Well, on the bottom of them. But makes a good surface, turned upside down. Huh. I like that. Sovngarde. Oh, yes, of course. I didn't play enough Skyrim. Okay, I think we're good. Burial mound and pyre off to Sovngarde. Nice Nordic look. Okay. Next up, 2 houses left. 2 houses left. Go to Coldharbour, Surreal, state of Zoso. What else is left? In the Build a Cemetery contest from Housing Finance Builders. And if you're in that guild, you can go vote on the ones that you like the most. So go do that on their Discord. Or if you're not in that guild and you really like housing or want to learn how to do housing, then message Greek Vamp in game for an invite for that. Second to last house. Oh, I did not click on that. I swear I did not. We'll go back. I meant to hit W and I hit the E, which took me out of it. Might be nice to have a confirmation on those sorts of things. Okay, we're going back in. Sorry. How about I don't hide my UI? Or right away, at least. I'm trying to keeping the UI hidden so that you can see more of the house. And in here, my soul's had enough. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Good old mushroom-laden trees to greet us as we walk up. Using this really dark stone. It's kind of mark a demonic mood for it. And the candles really have a lot of contrast against the black rock. And the mist adding to an eerie presence here. We have some meat in the goblet. Maybe some vampirism going on. And in here says, what dark stone is this? It mostly looks like Coldharbour boulders that have been turned upside down. You can get those from the home goods furnisher in Coldharbour, unless if it's something else, but I think that's what it is. Dark elk with red eyes bringing in the corpses. Seems like we have a bit of a backlog here. People dying faster than can be processed. Ooh, have a big necromancer corner. Oh, I really forgot how big this one is. This is a appropriately named huge necromancer spire. Like 100,000 gold. That's really big. Altar of the Divines. Luxury furnishing. Here makes a really good platform for this ritual. I like the skulls sunken into the drinking bowls, because it has that wavy effect with the water distorting the face. Do a lot with drinking bowls. One of the better cheap luxury furnishings that's ever come up in the game. You can do a lot with it. Okay, make sure I didn't miss anything here. Go on inside. Lots of urns and bottles. Well, Scamp might have a bit of a drinking problem. Really nice looking. Okay, and up next will be our final home. which I'm going to have to port to directly. I still need to update my add-on. Port to friend's house. Really nice. Let's make a big list of homes to port to. Caledonia, good to see ya. Okay, final house will be the Hunter's Glade, which is currently available on the Crown Store for a limited time. Just like 11 more days, something like that. So if you like Hursine, if you like being a werewolf, Hunter's Glade is going to be the home for you. See how this has been made into a cemetery. It might just be in the glade itself. There's this housing area first. Oh, we also have we have some stuff here too. We'll check out both parts. Seems like they have some of these Hursine fetishes. The chandelier. I think most of it's going to be in the glade itself. That'll be my guess here. Okay, taking the portal. Ooh. There we go. Last home in our Build a Cemetery contest. I like the path here with the lights kind of directs me where I'm supposed to go. This is always nice. More fresh arrivals. Ooh, quiet cemetery. Getting very efficient. Have the executions here. And just deal with them right away. Man, these are really big obelisks. I like this, using some of the Witches' Festival furnishings from last year. Have these gnarly roots with the ram skulls sticking out. Don't see those used too often. You use a lot of them and it gives it a distinct look. This is a smaller crafted obelisk. Looks pretty nice though. A lot of ritual things set up in this glade. Appropriate for Hursine. This is a Hursine table, after all. Got some bubbly brew. And then here says, I love the glade. It's really a neat one. Yeah, definitely just very... I mean, it's unique, definitely. Definitely unique. And if you're a werewolf, if you turn into a werewolf here, you can just stay a werewolf forever, which is kind of neat. Cat 20 says, I don't have enough imagination to decorate such an open space. That's the thing. You take out all the trees, and you just have like a really big flat area to work with. No, I really like these mushrooms. These are very similar to the Aether Cup mushrooms that we had on that luxury vendor just a couple weeks ago. Oh, I would love more color variants beyond just the blue one. I like this more white peachy one, too. Okay, I'm going to assume that's mostly it. Yeah, I think that's it. Good ritual space here. Kind of a celebration of death. Fantastic. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Cat Tony says, that's totally what I did with the Forsaken Stronghold. Look like a forest. Cat Tony is happy the weekend's here. Definitely. Okay. So that will... I'll do some giveaways here after I wrap up. So that will do it for the Build a Cemetery contest entries. Thank you very much to Housing Finest Builders and all the great decorators in there. Thank you to Greek Vamp for organizing this and letting me come and tour all these great homes. Hope people have had some decoration inspiration here and that they can figure out what they want to do to make their house a little spookier, creepier, scary going into Witches Festival. Lots of people really like this time of the year. For a good reason, you can do a lot of fun stuff with it. So, have fun with ESO, have fun with housing, and stay spicy from me.